1, 2, 3. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, chaps, depending where you are in the world. My name is Typical, and today's game we are playing is a game called Chester Cornfield. I have no idea what this game is about. It looks like I'm in English detective, maybe, in America?
Welcome to 1986, the apex of America's golden age. Freedom reigns as the citizens of Old York City rejoice for soup kitchens, knee-high bathing suits, and baseball without shoes. Mighty motor carriages storm the streets. Mummies are the wave of the future. And President Timey wins a 5th term in office as he leads our noble country in the war against horses.
What?
Sadly, it's also a period of unrest.
It's me!
Crime hits an old-time low and police grow inept at upholding the law. At times like these, it's up to the private sector to remind the world what America stands for.
Right. Can I move? Has it crashed? Oh, there we go. It did a little bit.
Chester Cornfield.
Hello, Chester. Come quick. I'll be needing your help.
Constable Greenwald, how may I assist my favourite bluecoat this fine morn?
There's been a poisoning at Mary's chicken wagon and I don't feel like doing all the work. You need to get down here and solve the case for me.
Goodness gracious, not the chicken wagon. Sit tight, old boy. Cornfield will be there lickety-split.
This is awesome. So as I was saying, I don't know quite what it's about, but clearly we're an American police officer who looks very English. It's back when the English first became Americans, I'm guessing. Well, not right back in the day, but still where the English culture was still very strong in America. And we're a detective, and it's a point-and-click adventure. Oh, what's that? Handkerchief. Hey,
No need for that. My nasal cavities are just dandy, thank you.
So what about scotch? Can we use the scotch?
Better take this on the road. Wouldn't want to sober up too much during this investigation.
Oh my god, this is awesome. I'm really sorry about that. That was really, really loud, but that was funny. That tickled.
The fumes from this fine ceramic ashtray have lent a lovely yellow hue to my surroundings.
That's what they'll
I've
do.
ruined far too many suits carrying around my filthy ashtrays. The telemophoner is a miracle of modern science.
Telemophoner.
Through the magic of its crank-based dialing system, I can speak to any of the 9 people in the city who own one.
Yeah, go on then.
Whom shall I call?
No for now. Yes.
Hello?
Willie, my stalwart Boy Scout assistant. Where the devil are you?
Sorry, sir. Meant to call in sick, I did.
My boy, I pay you 2 penny shavings a week to run errands. How am I supposed to deliver old-timey justice if you're sick at home with the pox?
The nasty bit flu. I think it is. Can't get out of bed.
Very well. Get some rest and drink plenty of scotch. But I expect you to be down here first thing tomorrow morning.
Aye, sir. Bless you, sir.
Bless you, sir. Oh, this is an indie game that is on Games Jolt right now. You can go and download and play it yourself totally for free. That is amazing. And I love how the cutscene gives me my mouse
I'll
as
take out the trash when I'm off the clock. Besides, those chicken bones aren't hurting anyone. I shan't go disorganizing my well-organized files lest I absolutely, positively must.
Yeah, you don't want to do any work. Oh, what's this do?
The complete collection of my granddaddy's work has inspired me from childhood to pursue the noble career of an old-timey detective. Alas, poor granddaddy finally met his end battling his arch-nemesis Damien Dukesbury atop a runaway train filled with explosives.
Wow.
It was a tragic final chapter, but worth it to save that orphanage full of puppies.
Definitely. Puppies are cool.
If one is to deliver old-timey justice, one must learn the loopholes to keep one's old-timey ways out of modern prisons. This 500-page account describes the proper way to ground an opponent with but 2 quick jabs to the nose and ear.
The 1-2.
Ah, old wives' tales. The bane of an old-timey detective's work. No matter what evidence you amass against a deviant, they can easily be cleared of all charges should their nose itch whenever an owl hoots at sunset. Some follow the Old Testament, others follow the New, but an old-timey detective only follows the old-timey Testament. It's a lot like the other two, but with less cheek turning and more ear boxing.
Yes, we love a good ear boxing. So what happens if I click?
I've already read this front to back, left to right, right to left, and back to front, just in case there were any secret messages. There were none, in fact. I already know every story by heart. I'll peruse it further should anything relevant turn up. I don't need to refresh my skills just yet. I've already given 10 miscreants cauliflower ear this week, and my knuckles could use a breather. This is only for emergencies. Reading too many old wives' tales can drive a man to the brink of madness.
Absolutely agree. And the only cure is tea.
I already carry it in my heart.
Right. That is incredible. This is a totally free game.
Ah, my first case. Nobody in this town swaps heads on a dinosaur skeleton when Chester Cornfield's on the job.
Oh, this is cool.
I need not rummage through my drawers just yet. All there is in my desk is more scotch.
Scotch, I saw scotch. Let's have some scotch. Right, let's go. Do I need to?
I've no need to carry it around or barricade the office door at the moment.
That is very true. So we're off to go solve a crime. We're drinking and driving. Wow. Well, he looks pissed. Is that a priest?
I'm here, Greenwald. Where's the fire?
Oh, not so loud.
He is pissed. Are you sober on the job?
Hey, gods, man, are you sober on the job?
Last night's bachelor party at the pub took a lot out of me. I
Have a
don't
monocle.
even remember who was getting married.
It was a rowdy night indeed, but that's no excuse to forget your morning scotch.
I know, I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
But alas, we're wasting valuable time. What seems to be the problem?
Right, well, Father Vincelli here came in the morning
He's
for
a
chicken
father.
and eggs, and then shortly after eating, broke out in yellow spots and started coughing. So they called the doctor, who called the police, to hold Miss Mary for questioning.
I keep telling them the prince was sick already.
That's all right, my child. I forgive you.
Doesn't sound like a criminal offense. What mystery needs solving?
Well, the thing is, it seems Miss Mary here has a slight history working around people who fall mysteriously ill.
And you suspect she might be poisoning them on purpose?
I suspect she might be
Maybe.
one of them serial killers.
Oh,
Very well, what do you need to
he's
close the
serial
case?
about that.
As usual, weapon, motive, and opportunity. We need to determine if Father Vincelli is really poisoned, prove Miss Mary has done this before, and disprove her claim that she was already sick.
Right, so I have to do that through questioning. So let's question the witness first.
It's Miss Mary, rival chicken chef to my darling Betty Sue.
Oh, so she's his girlfriend's rival. More reason to get her. Mary, how dare you poison your customers? Why do you hate Father Vincelli? Don't go anywhere. Why do you hate him?
Why do you hate Father Vincelli?
I don't hate him. He's a very nice man with a lovely service on Sundays.
And God loves you, my child.
Admit it, you hate his guts. Why am I reading it out loud? He's gonna do it. You were sent by the devil.
You were sent by the devil to kill the heart of our community.
Nonsense. I'm the one who called the doctor.
A likely front for your devious actions.
You have a monocle as too.
I'm watching you.
Yes.
Mary, how dare you poison your customers? This man's a staple of the religious community. Do you realize how damaging this will be to your business?
I did not poison this man.
Even I'm heavily reconsidering eating here again.
You only eat from Betty's poultry pantry. That woman undercooks all her chicken and doesn't wash her hands. She's a culinary menace to the community.
A little cholesterol is a small price to pay for the most scrumptious of butter-wrapped drumsticks.
Her cooking will kill you. This I promise.
Oh, that sounds like a threat.
Don't go anywhere.
Can I go in there? Let's talk to the father first. How fare you, Father?
How fare you, Father?
Why am I reading it?
Could I offer anything to ease your suffering?
The love of God warms my heart and gives me fuzzies.
Were you feeling under the weather earlier? I recall seeing you at last night's party, but you seemed spot-free then. Did you perhaps ingest something sketchy between then and now? Yes? Yes? Poor man's delirious.
Well, that's how he always talks.
I desperately need some answers. Does the Bible have any?
Rub thy puppy's belly to make much happy the puppy.
I meant something more relevant to this case.
Ah, see.
Pretty sure it's not the Bible.
7:10.
Scotch maketh man as man maketh Scotch?
See, Jesus wishes you many hugs.
I shall now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
Who's he?
Clodwig.
Clodwig. Dr. Clodwig.
Clodwig, my diabolical Alamond half-brother. What the devil are you doing here?
Chester, my loving brother.
He's German!
Don't tell me you're the doctor.
Yeah, now I have my license and I get to be doctor today.
Heaven help us all.
Hooray!
What evil lurks in your black heart?
Oh, Chester, why do you hate me so?
I needn't explain myself, you despicable cankerblossom. Your sick, loathsome mind is a wicked web of depravity and demented schemes.
Oh, I see now. Surely you jest.
Your hair is an unholy abomination and must be destroyed.
So funny.
Stop deflecting my criticism. Nobody likes you, Clodwig.
I like him.
I like him too.
Bless you, Clodwig.
I'm onto you.
I can't breathe!
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
There was a traffic accident on the way over. All my medical supplies were destroyed in the crash.
Oh.
And yet you survived.
I can't perform a diagnosis without the proper tools. Fortunately, the diner has a first aid kit.
Then why haven't you taken it?
Because the priest made a little mess in there when he got sick. I don't want to sleep on the mess and ruin my trousers.
Fair enough, I suppose. Perhaps I can sneak in and try my hand
That's
at
not
securing the
fair
proper
enough!
tools.
I also need something to cover my mouth, so I don't get sick.
Be gone from my sight.
Right, let's go inside. So there's the mess. That's disgusting.
Somebody left a penny nickel in the tip jar.
Am I gonna steal it?
I'm rich. Rich, I tell ya.
He stole it!
Crossing this floor shall require skill. Fortunately, I've acquired the art of Jim Kwon Do during my journeys through the Orient. But I must be quick in finding the proper path, lest I lose my balance in these trousers.
Jim Kwon Do.
Yeah.
Oh
Blast it
no!
all, now I have to go home and change my trousers. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Who the fucker? Now what do I do? Alright, I start again. He knows Jim Kwon Do, because that's cool, because I know Taekwondo.
That must be this week's flag. It seems we now pledge allegiance to the old stars, stripes, and shredded wheat. Breakfast of champions.
Oh my god, I have not played this game for very long, but I already know I love
It's
it.
empty.
Of course it's empty, you stole
I'd
from
hazard
it!
There's a few hazards across this floor, and timeliness is one of them. Best to remember where not to step and when not to dawdle.
So I went there, there, there next.
Almost
No!
had it that time. Just my luck that the cleanest spot on the floor is also the most treacherous.
We will get this! This is awesome!
Third time's the charm.
And he keeps count!
Yeah.
No! Oh!
I could probably cross the rest of this floor as is, but I refuse to do this half-heartedly. No, I shall go all the way home, change my trousers, return, and try yet again. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Right, so there's a window there. I didn't jump there last time and it said the same damn thing. What about there?
I shall return yet again after a brief visit to my chiropractor.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! We did it! Jim Quando
Success!
prevailed!
I have now acquired the proper medical supplies.
Oh, I don't have to go back. Thank God for that. Doctor! No, doctor.
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
There was a traffic accident on...
And
No.
yet you...
I can't perform
Then why haven't you...
because
Fair enough, I suppose.
I also need something.
Right, he needs someone to cover his mouth.
Be gone from... How do we diagnose Father Vincelli?
Well, they called a doctor. You might want to confer with him.
Oh, they have done. He's a horrible man. Horrible man, I say.
What proof have we that Mary's poisoned before?
Just hearsay around the station. Sadly, we've nothing on file about her employment history.
Why haven't you asked her yourself?
I'd interrogate her myself, but I'm afraid she's a bit too hysterical for my sensibilities.
Nonsense! Modern medicine has disproven the existence of womanly hysteria, my good man. Why, it's no more real than lady rabies or the non-German measles.
Well, she's also quite surly. I rather think an old-timey interrogation might be in order for this one.
Oh, Timey? Why, that's my specialty.
Oh my god.
How are we sure the priest wasn't already sick?
Because he walked through the door with his left foot, scratched his nose, and passed the gas. That is how I know.
Come again?
It's an old wives' tale, Chester.
Not another old wives' tale. Those always hold up in court.
If you can disprove her story, maybe we have a case. Otherwise, she has our potatoes in a windmill.
I'll speak to her further on this.
Not our potatoes!
Quite a shindig last night, wasn't it?
The bachelor party? Aye, there was a fair bit of rowdiness. Would have been grounds for arrest if I weren't been dancing on the tables with a lot of you.
And I think I saw you kissing one of the dancing girls.
The ladies love a man in uniform. You did a fair share of kissing as well, didn't you?
Well, no woman alive can resist my dashing charms. I would never kiss anyone but my fair future Cornfield, the lovely Miss Betty.
Oh, she's a lovely lass indeed. You're lucky to have found each other, Chester. Perhaps we'll have another bachelor party in the near future, eh?
We'll see, Greenwald, old boy. We'll see. We shall speak again.
So, alright, I need to get something to cover his face. Does she have anything?
All right, missy, tell me about your former employer.
Last week I was chef for Mayor Archibald Frisk. I quit and opened my own chicken place because Betty's taste like raw sewage.
Lies! Oh!
Lies! All lies!
Okay, whatever. I worked as a spy in the French Secret Service and then spent 7 years climbing mountains in Zimbabwe.
Lies! Still lies!
I don't know what you want from me.
I want the truth.
Tell me about this old wives' tale of yours.
If a man enters a room with his left foot, scratches his nose and passes gas, he is sick. Father Vincelli did just that before eating.
Don't go
This
anywhere.
game is insanely good. So, is there something in here to cover his mouth? I ain't doing that again.
I'm not crossing that floor again.
See?
That must be this week.
Already done that. Exit the diner. So what do I do? Handkerchief.
If I lend you my handkerchief, would you get on with the investigation?
Ah, yes, thank you, brother.
Don't call me
brother.
that.
Right, and now the first aid kit. Leeches, maybe?
I found you some medical supplies.
Excellent! With these, I will have the patient diagnosed in no time.
With
The sooner you
leeches.
leave, the better.
Very well. I shall now inspect the patient. I have completed my exam.
What did you find?
He has, in fact, been poisoned. But this goes beyond mere food poisoning.
What is it then? Out with it.
The culprit is a rare contagious bacteria that incubates inside a living person. Vincelli could only have caught this illness from someone else.
And not his food?
9. The bacteria at this stage only transmits through saliva.
That proves it. I am not sick, therefore I am not responsible.
Unless, as a carrier, you are immune to its effects and have been spitting on people's food. Have you been spitting on people's food?
In
Yes.
that case, it seems we've reached our diagnosis.
Hurrah! Good job for Klodvig!
So now what? Can I give this penny nickel to someone?
Fancy a penny nickel?
Why, that's quite charitable of you, Chester, but professionally, all civil donations to law enforcement must be done under a table and out of public eye.
It's not a bribe. I'm literally offering you a coin in exchange for nothing.
Of course you are. Oink, oink.
Alright, what about you?
I shan't be returning our tip until this case has been resolved.
Oh, you don't get it back, love, it's mine.
He'd probably just stick it in his nose for non-constructive purposes. Would you like to see a magic trick, Father?
Such magic. Very well.
Eh?
Saint Peter makes happy smiles upon you.
Now what do? I don't know what to do. Movie
As
theater.
much as I appreciate watching a train depart the station, I mustn't pull myself away from the case at hand. Mary's Chicken Wagon. A vile place of overcooked poultry and bathrooms filled with hand soap. Any establishment where you can't count rats during your meal is up to something.
Oh, bloody hell. So now what do? It must be... Learn more about old wives' tales, right? So back to his office. No, not in there, you stupid idiot. So we've got to go back to his office, I think, to get the old wives' tale book. We'll be back in a minute, chaps. Don't go anywhere.
I don't need to refresh my skills just yet. I've already given 10 miscreants cauliflower ear
Oh,
this
that's not
week,
a
and my
good one.
knuckles could use a breather.
Yeah, there we go.
This is only for emergencies. Reading too many old wives' tales can drive a man to the brink of madness.
Well, that's what I had to do.
Ah, old wives' tales. No matter what evidence you amass against...
Okay. Do I ask the old woman about old wives' tales? What do I do?
Oh,
No, not that. I want to know about the old wives' tales.
did you poison the mayor with your cooking as well?
He fell ill, but not from my cooking. I take much pride in hygienic food preparation.
But I saw him last week while solving the case of the smoking spectre. We had jolly good laughs and even shared a cigar in good spirits. What else could have befallen the mayor?
You're the detective. Why don't you call him and find out?
Very well, give me his number and I'll ring him on the mophone.
5.
How would one falsify your old wives' tale?
There is one instance of an incorrect study. If a man looks at the sun and does not sneeze, then he is alright and the woman is wrong.
Like an allergy to the sun? What is this witchcraft of which you speak?
It's not witchcraft. It's called photic sneeze reflex. It is a sneeze triggered by light stimuli that affects approximately 30% of the population.
Yet it has a 100% success rate in disproving old wives' tales.
Got to put money on it?
I'll spare you the embarrassment and dispel your claim here and now, as there's a perfectly good sun right up there, and I am clearly not. Whoop, sorry.
Still wrong.
Blast this old wives' tale. There must be a safeguard of sorts against it. Here, Greenwald, this should fuzzle you right up.
Thanks, Chester, but I'm gonna take it easy. I'm very much a lightweight when hungover. Don't want to go too over the edge.
Alrighty then, now what do I do?
Clodwig, you appear more diseased than usual.
Yeah, I suppose
Whoa.
the handkerchief did not help.
I hope you learned your lesson about meddling in career paths you have no business pursuing.
Maybe being a doctor isn't such a good idea after all. Perhaps instead I can become an old-timey detective, like you.
No.
Be gone from my sight.
Oh, that is awesome. Can I give him some scotch?
The poor idiot only drinks water and herbal tea for masochistic reasons beyond my understanding. Care for a nip, father? It's the best medicine.
Bless you, no. Only vino for Vincelli.
What about her?
Have you already your morning medicine, madam?
I don't drink scotch. Only vodka.
She's Russian.
Blasphemy.
So now what do I do? He's sick. Find a way to avoid sneezing. Right, so we've got to call the mayor. Is there a scratch phone in here? No. So let's go call the mayor then. So back to his office yet again. So now we're back here, let's call the mayor. His number's 5.
Whom shall I call?
The mayor! There. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay!
Archie, old chum, it's your pal, Chester Cornfield. How fare you this fine morn?
Sister? Ah, nice guy, goss.
Archie? Gracious man, are you sober? Only 5 bottles of scotch, you say? My word, Archie, you become a lightweight in your endeavours as mayor. I barely understand a word. I shall be quick then, Archie. Do you remember the housekeeper in your employ whilst we were solving the mystery of the smoking spectre last week? One Mary Mushka? You fell deathly ill shortly after. Can you describe the symptoms? I see. Archibald, I fear my iron constitution prevents me from ever being blotto enough to understand you. Fare thee well, old chum. My threshold for spirits is too high for me to sink to Archie's level. I'll need to find a fellow lightweight to translate his symptoms for me.
So we gotta go get the bobby. Right, lightweight boy, you coming with me?
I've spoken to Mary's former employer. According to Mayor Frisk, there's all parts and they were yellow and that person of varnish color.
Is that drunk speak?
I'm
Yes.
afraid so.
Don't think I'd be much help interpreting in my current state. Hold up. Pass me that bottle again. Now, repeat that?
There's Romish parts and there was red yellow and that hoops in the varnish blue doula.
The mare was coughing with yellow spots and pooped a blue colour. Why, that sounds mighty familiar.
It's a coincidence the priest did not poop.
Oh, yes he did.
Well, was it blue?
Just a little. Would you like to see?
No.
No, we'll sort that out later. But that settles that. 2 out of 3 symptoms confirmed. There's clearly a connection. Good job, Chester.
Yay! So what do we need to do now? Find a way to avoid sneezing.
This 6-cent lead coin is a shining testament to America's imperial economy. Fancy Man's Scotch, the only brand of gentleman's whiskey any man worth his mustache would be seen drinking in public.
So now do I have to read the Old Wives' Tale book? This back and forth is annoying.
One of these might help my case.
To prevent sneezing if you stick a penny nickel in your nose. Sorted! Look, open it up again. Don't need to click it. So I need to stick... Sorted, yeah, I need to stick a penny nickel up my nose. Job done, let's go. Nope, go away. Do the penny nickel first, you batter.
The penny nickel is now in my nose.
Look at the sun again.
Still wrong.
Blast this old wives' tale. There must be a safeguard of sorts against it.
There is!
The penny nickel is already in my nose.
Now he's sick!
Can you whistle Yankee Doodle Round the Mountain for me?
Sorry, I'm on break.
On break from whistling? That's preposterous.
You have a problem? You take it up with the Whistlers Union.
Egads, Greenwald, you've fallen ill.
I suppose it's my own fault. I've eaten 6 things off the ground since I got here.
Perhaps we should move everyone present into quarantine until we get to the bottom of this.
We could, but it's such a beautiful day out. Who wants to spend it in quarantine? Not this officer of the law.
As always, Greenwald, you may have doomed us all for the sake of a lovely day. We
So
shall speak again.
I need someone to whistle. Did I only read a little bit of it?
Can you whistle Yankee Doodle Round the Mountain?
See, of course.
Should I even bother asking if you can whistle for me?
Yeah, I can. Would you like me to?
On second thought, no. You'll probably whistle it backwards and summon the devil. Be gone from my...
Oh, I love this game. Right, now we can look at the sun, surely. Why?
Still wrong.
Blast his old wives' tale.
He stopped whistling.
Can you whistle?
So while he's whistling that, do it. Yes!
Success! As you can see, I am sneeze-free.
That can't be right. What trickery is this?
Trickery or not, I've falsified your claim.
And, by your own admission, that should hold up in court. Thanks,
Yes.
Chester.
We solved the case!
I've concluded my investigation.
So what's the verdict?
I've determined that not only is Father Vincelli suffering from a highly contagious form of bacteria, but that Mary's former employer suffered from the same symptoms while she was in his employ. With the old wives' tale disproven, it's safe to say that Father Vincelli acquired the illness at this establishment, most likely through Miss Mary, who has unknowingly carried this illness for months, or even years.
Preposterous. My chicken wagon has the cleanest kitchen in the city.
Preposterous, is it? Then how is it that everyone you meet falls ill while you're the model of good health? The fact fits, and I therefore conclude, madam, that as the healthiest person present, you are an immune carrier and must be quarantined. Wait, what?
I don't feel so well.
Hold up now, no faking it.
Looks real enough to me, Chester.
Then perhaps she's not as immune to this disease as we first imagined.
Maybe there's someone you overlook?
Nonsense!
Me!
Mary's the only connection between everyone infected. Who else could it be?
Hold up. Chester, at last night's party, you didn't happen to share a drink with Father Vincelli, did you?
Of course not. I merely helped him chew the crust off a disgusting sandwich he ordered.
And did you also happen to share anything with the mayor during your case together last week?
Why, in fact, we shared a cigar. I share everything with everyone. I even shared my raw chicken dinner with young Ward Williams, the poor sick little tyke.
You sneezed on me with your nasty chicken breath.
And gave me your scotch.
And lend me your handkerchief.
Come now, surely you don't think I'm...
Oh, goodness gracious, it's me! God.
Greenwald, old chum, I do believe we found our culprit. Would you kindly do me the honor of taking me into custody?
It'll be my pleasure, Chester.
Another case solved for Chester Cornfield.
This is awesome. Everyone else got better very quick, and the epidemic of 19. Oh my god, this game is awesome! Chester and his friends went to solve much more, but she helped! So until next time, join us for another exciting adventure of Chester Cornfield, Old-Timey Detective! That is one of the funniest games I have played in a very, very long time. Congratulations to the developers, you have made an excellent game. And I would love to see a full version of that. Right then, chaps, that was the investigationary skills of Chester Cornfield. I thought it were going to be a bit longer than that. I even thought this might have been a series, but no, that is the full game, unfortunately. But that is still really fun, and one of the best games I have played in a very long time. That was incredibly funny, very well designed, very well done. I just can't praise that game enough, and I recommend you go and play it. The link, as always, is in the description below, so feel free, click on it, download it. It's fine, it works, it's great fun. But as always, chaps, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. If you want to see more from me or Noobs at this, you know where to click the subscribe. As always, chaps, thank you. This is me, just being typical. I need to go make a cup of tea. Bye! I really do need to go buy myself a monocle and a top hat. Just because.